All right, hey, welcome back to Immense Music. This is Cochise and Droski.
Hey, good morning. Thank y'all for listening. We got a special guest in the studio today, Miss Judy Luv.
Miss Judy Luv, how you doing?
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Right. We're doing pretty good. You know, we just want to come say hi, see how you do. What's been going on with you, my man, Mike Droski?
Oh, man, been having a good week. No matter the rain, sun, or shine. Hey, we always be.
That's very much true about you, Judy.
It's doing pretty good. Had a long morning, but I'm here.
Anything interesting happened over the weekend?
The weekend's just getting started.
I'm sorry, anything interesting happened over the weekend?
Yeah, get him.
Anything interesting happened over the week?
No, just work, making money.
Working, making money.
That's all it's about.
Okay, Droski, you working and making money too?
Man, you already know. You ain't got to ask. What's already understood ain't got to be said.
Okay, all right, well, everybody else working and making money except myself, I guess. Huh? I'm just trying to get it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get it like you guys.
Man, hey.
It takes time.
It takes time?
It takes time.
Okay, all right, well, we're going to go back to the music. We'll talk to you later. This has been Immense Music.
We'll be right back.
Hey, welcome back to Immense Music. That was Just A Class with Just Blow.
Man,
what's up?
Y'all, welcome back to the show. Man, we got a few things to talk about. Man, I hope everybody had a great week. Anyway, man, first of all, okay, I guess the most important thing that happened this week was this Waco thing, man. And boy, he got some stuff to bring up.
Was it this week?
Was it this week?
Was it this week
Or last week?
I don't know. Was it
Sunday?
Oh, it was Sunday?
Yeah. It was Sunday. It was on Sunday, so it was on the cuff. We'll give you a slide.
Yeah, I appreciate that. We're still in the week. Still in the same week.
Go ahead.
Alright, so, you know, I just started watching Sons of Anarchy, and I didn't realize this stuff was real. Like, they fighting over territory. 192 people got arrested. I didn't even know Waco jail was that big. Like, that's crazy. So, and you want to...
They had to do the paddy wagon, huh? Put paddy wagon out for them bad bikers.
I guess they had to borrow some cars, huh? I don't see how it happened.
They had hijacked cars. Get out the car. We need it. We need the car. We'll give it right back.
So, I'm thinking, okay, so you think this is going to negatively affect this, like, gun laws?
The open carry?
Yeah.
Well, actually, the Senate actually just approved open carry. Actually, the House actually just approved it. So it's going to the governor right now. So if the governor signs it, he got, 10 days to sign it? If he signs it in 10 days, then it's going through. And
that's the thing. So what do you think the governor going to say? Okay, well, this is what we're going through. Okay, if this is happening, you think he's going to be, hell no. Because you think it's going to turn back into the Wild Wild West? Or,
man, I want to say he would say no. I want to say he would say no.
I mean, he is a Republican, so.
But since the House approved it after the Waco situation, then I feel like he's probably going to approve it himself.
Yeah, I don't think this one event is going to change it, because I think they're going to look at it because of where it was
and who it was.
They're going to be like, okay, this is an isolated event. It's only going to happen here at this one place. It's not the whole world. Now, if it was somewhere else, different people, it might be different. But
I think because it happened so close to home, that it
happened in home, Waco.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that's one of the things I would think, like, okay, well, you know, because we already have pretty relaxed gun laws as it is. And so for open carry, or he might say, hey, if more citizens inside Twin Peaks had guns, hey, they could have stopped it. But then it might have just turned into a shootout. I'm thinking, like, it could go either way. But me personally, I would think, if I was the governor, I would think, like, hey, I don't think this is a good idea. But at the same time, I'm all for a gun law. I love guns. I have several. But I would think that think that this is not a good time, you know, with this situation happening.
And with all the other situations around the country. I mean, but it is Texas, and we do love our guns.
Yeah. Well, anything that major happens, that's going to be a big change. There's going to be casualties. There's going to be big events that's going to happen. And then once everything sets settles and cools down, then you can kind of go back to somewhere of a normal way of living. So anytime, if it's they approve it or they deny it, something's going to change because it's never happened before. Yeah. So, I mean, something's going to happen. If it's approved, there's going to be casualty because that's just how it, that's just how it is. And then once everybody's like, okay, well, everybody in the room got a gun, we all going to die. It's not going to be like, okay, let's just, you know,
I mean, do you really think it's going to be as, I don't think people are going to, are people going to shoot more because they see more
guns? I think at first, people are going to be gun happy.
I think she brought up a good point.
What?
That might settle everyone down, knowing that everybody in the room has a gun. So if you had a nerve to shoot somebody just might shoot you in the back while you're trying to shoot someone else.
But do you
so it could be like a sort of checks and balance.
But do you really want to live in a 24-hour? Wait, do you want to live in a 24-hour Mexican standoff?
No, exactly.
You know
what
I mean?
I'm thinking.
So
I think people are going to push their boundaries when it first happens. Like, oh, you know, everybody's going to be all excited. Oh, I got a gun, you got a gun, da-da-da. It's going to be exciting at first to people, but I mean...
Until people start getting shot.
Yeah, until it gets real. And then people are going to be like, okay, let's chill, you know? I mean, I like old westerns. So I'm going to say it's like an old western. Everybody had a gun, and there was law, and there wasn't a whole bunch of shooting. You had a couple outlaws and all that other stuff, but I mean, that's how I think it's going to eventually be like.
Well, but check this out. Would it be good to know who has a gun? Because most people, I think they have guns, don't just go out around like I'm flashing and shoot people, you know?
Yeah.
It's open carry, so if you have a gun, you're going to carry it openly, so if you see somebody that got a gun, you might not, they might not have to pull it because you see it.
It might not always be the wisest choice because somebody think of a teenager say you got an open gun, you know, open carrying a gun. He could just run up and take your gun and shoot you with your own gun and run off. I mean, and then even what you brought up about the old West. I mean, what about the old? You know, you got the old people here too, and something that you said about the Old West. Actually, the sheriffs had to instate a law that they had no guns inside the city.
Yeah.
You couldn't bring guns inside the saloons, couldn't bring them inside the banks because it got out of hand.
Right.
So that's what I'm thinking. Like, are we really going backwards or forward?
I mean, I guess you could say backwards, but I mean, I don't know. It's a good thought.
Yeah.
It just depends. What do you think? I mean, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, people are. Hopefully, people are more educated. I mean, we'll see.
I mean, this is gonna impact. I mean, this law is going to impact more laws, and it's just going to be like you say. There's going to be some type of law probably where, okay, if you have an open gun, it has to have this kind of.
You got to have a license.
Yeah, you're gonna have
you gotta have a
license. anytime you have a gun, it should be licensed.
But you really don't have to have a license now to have a gun. You just go to an academy and buy a gun.
I mean,
you have to have a driving license, or some form of ID. But you don't have to have a license to have a gun. To carry it. Okay. So is it going to be the same thing as the concealed handgun license?
It'll probably be. It's going to be something. I know the gun has to be licensed.
Okay. Yeah.
So you have to. So like they'll probably make sure it's in your name. You can't like.
Yeah, the gun has to be registered and.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's got to be a registration of the gun.
Yeah. Okay. Now there's some illegal people out there who do it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So, but
this is actually what one of the debates they had on the Senate floor was. Can police just randomly go up and check and see if you have a registration when they have an open carry?
I think they should. I mean, it's just like pulling over, checking driver's license.
If they're not doing anything illegal, why would you pull them over?
That's the same thing we're going through. That's the same thing black people going through. They just started checking all the black people, and all the brown people.
It's almost like New York stop and frisk.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, if you ain't doing nothing wrong, what's the difference?
So.
That's the thing, but if you keep getting harassed everywhere you go just because you're trying to follow the same law as the rest of the citizens, I
mean, that's true, but...
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Half the station man said I had a point.
You know, I tend to point.
Which point you talking about? Who got a better? But they bam. Anyway, but check it out. But hey, another exciting news, kind of sort of related, but not really. The blue laws, they proposing changing the blue laws, which means you can buy liquor possibly on Sunday now.
Yeah, that was another thing. And so
with the open carry and the
open carry and
more liquor.
Longer liquor.
You say open carry liquor laws at the week. This is gonna be like a rap video. Texas is about to be the
hip hop center. Yeah.
Texas Entertainment, Texas ENT.
Gonna be the Wild Wild West for real.
It'd be wild.
Wild West to the dirty, dirty South.
Anyway, we're gonna go back to some more music. We'll be back with Droski, Judy Luv, and myself, Cochise. This has been Immense Music.
TMI, oh yeah.
Welcome back to Immense Music with Cochise and Droski and a special guest, Judy Luv.
Hey.
What's going on? Anyway, we were over here. We actually were watching this. We were talking about open carry before we went to music, and we were actually watching the video. They have a YouTube video of a black guy and a white guy both carrying an AK-40.
AR-15.
AR-15, that's right.
Yeah.
And they just show the difference of what happens to them. It's interesting. If you haven't seen it, go out and see it. Let me run you through it. There's a white guy. Y'all correct me if I haven't seen it in a couple of days, so correct me. There's a white guy with an AR-15 walking down the street, open carry, on his back.
Yeah.
One police officer stops quickly, goes to him, hand on the weapon, right?
Right.
Hand on weapon, goes to him and says, and I don't know what he says. They talk for a minute about something. He's explaining that it's his right to carry a gun.
Yeah, it's a close conversation. They was having like two friends talking, like, "Hey, you got a gun? What are you doing today with the gun?" and all that stuff.
Right. Then he explained it, and then the police officer goes back to the car and drives off. Correct.
Correct.
And then a black guy right after they had the same weapon, is walking down the street in the same city, right?
I believe it's
the same city, same. Walking down the street, police officer sees him, does a action hero style, hops out the car, gun drawn, pointed at the guy, get on the floor.
Yep.
Put the weapon down. And then he ended up calling for backup, if I'm not correct. How many police ended up being in that video?
I saw at least 3.
At least 3?
I saw two police officers, but 3 police vans, like the big SUV vans. Not like the car, the van.
Squat.
Yeah, like the vans. There was 3 of them.
Yeah,
and
had a K9 unit in
and one police officer, and he was on the ground for like 5 minutes. I guess he was waiting for backup and wasn't moving, just in the street on the ground.
Yeah. And then they took his gun at the end of it, right?
Yeah.
They took his gun. And I guess therein lies the issue that we have with open carry.
Open carry, yes.
As far as with that randomly going and asking for the license.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, if they treated everybody like they did the white man, come up and ask you in a nice conversation, "Hey, I see you got a gun. What are you doing with it? Do you have a license?" That's fine, but... Or
they treat everybody like the black man. I wouldn't mind seeing everybody on the ground. I wouldn't mind either or.
Yeah.
I'll be shocked. I don't think white people would know what to do. What?
Yeah, they're going to repeal that law real quick.
I don't agree, sir. I don't think... No. Nah. I just got this shirt ironed.
Yeah. Nah. That's not going to happen.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well. That's where we live. That's the world we live in. No, that's the country we live in. Let me say it like that.
Yeah, we do live in a very gun-happy country, but
I pretty much see. That's how I see it going.
You see it's gonna be like that?
Yeah, as far as this open carry thing, they're gonna already think, "Hey, black people don't have the money for guns anyway. What are you doing? Like that gun's not legal." It's just gonna be all kind of negative connotations associated with it. So it's just, I'm all for guns, but at the same time, I think there's enough issue between the black man and the police as it is. I feel like this is just going to add fuel to the fire.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just going to. I keep talking about the revolution. The second revolution.
Yes, anyway. Have you guys heard about another topic that's been in the news? Is this Josh Duggar situation? Does anybody know about this, Josh? Okay, well, Josh Duggar. Basically, Josh Duggar is he does his kids 19 Kids and Counting.
Heard the show.
That show about 19 Kids and Counting. The oldest son of like one of the 19 kids is also on like this Family Research Council. It's like a Christian conservative lobby group. He ended up saying that he molested some of his, like 5 underage girls when he was younger, and some of them were his sisters and stuff. But he's on this, I think, TLC show, 19 Kids and Counting. And I was wondering what y'all thought about it, but y'all didn't even know about it.
So it's the son that molested them, or the father?
No, the oldest son.
The oldest.
They got 19 kids, you know. So
he got 18 brothers and sisters.
18 younger brothers and sisters,
and he molested 5 of the girls.
Well, I don't know if they were all. He molested 5 underage girls when he was younger. Some of them were his sisters. I don't know how many.
Was he underage at the time?
Yeah, he was. But I mean, does it matter? It's 14-year-old molesting a kid.
I mean, it's the thing. All right.
Go ahead.
With children, they don't know what's going on. They see things and then they want to imitate things. And so, I mean, I don't condone it. I don't think it's right. But at the same time, if he knew better, then I don't think you should have a teenage boy around a bunch of little girls, because that's just bad anyway. He changing diapers, watching. No.
But they sisters.
No. I don't even know, bro. I don't even talk about child molestation because I'm a father. That right there. And he has a show, not in jail, and he's already admitted to this.
Yeah, he just admitted to it. I don't know what they're gonna do. I think the statute of limitations is gone, so they can't really do
How long
too much.
is the statute of limitations?
What is it? 6 years?
I don't know. For molestation, I think it should be life, because that person is scarred for life.
Yeah, I think they say that. Thanks. I'm not sure exactly, but the statute of limitations, I think, has passed on, so they can't prosecute him. But he did lose a spot on the
show. On the show?
Well, they haven't cut him from the show yet. They were talking about cutting the show.
From that.
The 19 and Kids and Counting, but they haven't done it yet. But now they're talking about just cutting him off.
Well, I mean, I think they should just cut the whole show.
And he lost his spot on the FRC, Family Research Center. Well, he retired. He pulled out the podium and said, "I'm done with this job."
It's funny. You know what it sounds like? I'm super, super late, but I'm starting to watch old Scandals, and the episode we watched was a little girl had a relationship with her teacher, and the teacher broke up with her. She killed herself, and the father killed the teacher. And so he went and said, okay, police, here's my confession. I killed him, all this other stuff. 15, 20 years later, he had an older son. And the son is like some big lawyer. And he's like, my dad didn't do it. He was framed. He didn't do it. So all this whole time, he's going to say he didn't do it. So he gets Olivia Pope to say, okay, interview my father and say he didn't do it, because the father's up for the death penalty in a couple weeks. He said, my dad didn't do it. You need to find out who did it. Long story short.
Yeah, because it was a long story.
The son actually killed the teacher.
The son killed the teacher?
The son killed the teacher. The dad knew about it. So the dad was like, I'm going to say I did it so you can keep living your life. And the son is like, I'm not living my life. I'm going to take responsibility for it. So he gets up on this big podium and he makes it in front of cameras, and he says, okay, I killed the father. I'm resigning from my status of this big hotshot lawyer, and they take him away in handcuffs. All very wonderful and a glorious send out to me. And I was like, what?
But the statute of limitations probably had ended, huh?
I don't know. Yeah. It was just.
Well, that was murder. Murder, I don't know.
Murder's life.
Murder doesn't have a...
Yeah.
But it reminded me of it because, like, this person did that, and it's like he's not getting reprimanded for it, and it's like he's getting this big, glorious, we're talking about him and all that stuff, and on that show, he kind of just went out in a glorious way to me. He resigned. No, he needs to get fired, let go. He can't retire, resign. All that stuff after doing something horrible like that.
If he gets fired, he's still going to tell people he resigned, so you might as well go ahead and let the man resign.
Did this guy, did he name who was molested? Did they find out who got molested?
I mean, he just confessed. I don't think he went into torrid details, but...
You don't think none of the girls came out? Or?
I mean, this was years ago. They probably came out like years ago, but it's like a leaked police report.
Okay.
But I mean, it was just on one of them ratchet white shows that nobody hears about. like Honey Boo Boo. It's crazy. They have these like ratchet like white shows like Honey Boo Boo and 19 and
Duck Dynasty.
Yeah, all that stuff. And then they have like the ratchet black shows on VH1 and I guess the VH1 got this monopoly.
Yeah, VH1.
Yeah.
And the kids network is what, MTV, the ratchet kids?
Oh yeah, 18 and
16 and pregnant.
Yeah. Rich.
What else?
Was it Rich Kids? Rich Kids in Beverly Hills?
I don't know.
I don't know. Is that Bravo?
I don't know. I
don't know. It's so many, man. It's so and they scattered. Like
people love trash. I mean, excuse me. Let me not call it trash. People love reality.
That's not my reality. I
don't know who reality where it's somebody you don't even like. You just sit down to dinner with them on a regular basis. Like, nah, who gonna be there? Nah, I think I'm gonna pass on this one. I think that would just eliminate the whole reality if it was actual reality. Like, the girl I just had a fight with last week. Nah, I think I'm gonna pass this lunch, and there would be no show. But
they paying that money.
Yeah, and it's scripted. It's like, okay, y'all gonna be here. Y'all gonna do this. Make it interesting. That's how it's gotta be.
Well, I mean, we all assume it's scripted, you know. But I mean, it just trips me out how they got the white ratchet networks and the black ratchet networks,
and then the kids,
and then they got the kids ratchet networks.
That stuff.
You a teacher, Mr. K. Mike.
Don't put me in it.
Oh my God.
How's the ratchet networks affecting the kids, man?
Man, it's killing the future generation. Like, I'm really afraid of what the next 25 years, I don't know what the society's going to be like.
You gotta look at the way it's going now. I mean, you just look at stuff they do, look at the way they act. But they said the same thing about us.
Yes,
and we grew up. So it's like Bun B said, let kids be kids, you know? They're going to do what they're going to do.
I'm with you on that because nowadays, everybody's access to the internet and camera, so any kind of crazy thoughts you might have, you think is funny, you can put it out there. So some of the more creative kids are going to be putting some more creative material out there, and it's going to make all the kids look bad. But the more ones that are studying, you ain't going to put yourself in a book for 5 hours. Like, yo, this dude did a 5-hour marathon studying session. He went through science and math. He went through some geometry in there.
He did what he was supposed to do.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying as a teacher. Like, is it skewed one way or the other? Like, is there has the internet made more kids to wild now? Or has it just been the same amount? It's just they're out there more.
I think it just magnifies like the kid's creativity. Like, if you're a bad kid, you're gonna do bad stuff on the internet. But if you're a nerdy kid or a good kid, quote unquote, then you're gonna do that on the internet.
Okay.
So it's like whatever some kids are using it, you know, they get in trouble with this whole cyberbullying or sexting type stuff in the school, and it's like, man, I don't want to have to go through this with you. I really don't like to go through this with you. But some kids will actually take those same tools and market themselves to colleges in middle school. Like, hey, I want to go to your school. This is how much I bench press. This is how much my vertical leap is. This is my 40 time. Like, this is why high school you can be like, okay, I see what you're using it for. So it's all in how you use it. But I mean, it's just a tool that people are gonna use to make decisions.
All right, well said, man.
Yeah,
very well said.
Really
I like
good.
it. I like it. That's from the cameraman. Come from behind the camera, Mr. K. Mike, Illustrious Media. Yeah. You know what? We got a station director, Hop. He secretly want to be on the show. He got something to say every show. Anyway, we're gonna get back to the music. We're gonna come back with the coach.
RootsToTheSoul.com. People say your eyes are windows to your soul. When you look at a person, as you speak with them, do you see more than just the exterior shell? When you look at yourself in the mirror, have you let go of what holds you back, your past, and have you decided if you can accept you? Are you striving to be better daily? Are you honest with yourself about stereotypes you impose on others? Make time to water your roots and feed your soul. RootsToTheSoul.com. Join K-Joy on Tuesday mornings at 9 a.m. as we discuss many topics that vary in these things discussed above at RootsToTheSoul.com. RootsToTheSoul.com.
This is Bethel Johnson, 2-time Super Bowl champion, and you're listening to TMIRadio.com.
Welcome back to Mental Music. This is Cochise and Mike Droski with our special guest, Judy Luv. Hey, so, what's going on, man?
Ain't not much, man. Just, I
was
on Lady T's show this week. It was what's that, Tuesday? Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
All right. And I went to a poetry jam. First time ever going to a poetry jam. Yeah, I had a great time, actually.
You see that? Wait, hold on, wait. Hop over here asking to have fun. I told you he wanted to be on the show before he left. He wanted to be on the show.
Great conversation.
No, he would, but he don't want to. He don't want to be on the show. He want to be on the show, but he don't want to be on the show. Anyway, go ahead.
Nah, it was good. It was pretty good. It was one of those ones you see on TV where, where they be going off, and I was just thinking the whole time we got a music show. I'm around music and rappers all the time, so I was thinking like, man, these guys are going hard without music. It's like some fire beat, some fire flow without the music. I'm like, so I'm much love and much respect to all those poets who were at the Flow Love Awards at the Improv in Arlington last week. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Appreciate it. So do you like spoken word normally, or that's just what you're saying?
I've never been to one. I mean, everything that I've seen on TV, I like, but at the same time, like, well, they're on TV, so of course it got to be good. It's not on TV. I mean, if it's not good, they don't put it on TV. But then
I'm not gonna say
they
that,
were. I was impressed. There were some that I was like, it's okay. Then there was others like, damn, did he just say that? I was like, it blew my mind actually, and I had a lot of respect for him. The delivery, the performance. It was there was even this one girl. She was a comedian and a poet.
A comedian and a poet.
A comedian and a poet. She was
a poetian.
She had me laughing that whole time. It was a good show, man. I'm glad I made it. It was one of those things that I had never tried, and I'm glad I did. I can check that off the bucket list. Okay,
so yeah. Because I don't really watch a lot of spoken word myself, but my boy LBJ, Little Big Junior, shout out to LBJ.
What up?
He put me up on that some URL battles, so I put up Judy Luv up on, and these battles are kind of like spoken. They're just like rap battles with no music.
Yeah,
and it's like cats from up east.
Yeah,
man, these cats go. They all gangsters. Like every time they talking about bodies and
spoken word gangsters.
So yeah, spoken word gangsters. They rap it like they like Sue Surf and like him and Hollis, people like that they got rappers. But when they go on that URL, them cats.
Hey, me, when you're in the car, sometimes you just turn the music down and just start freestyling to yourself. And I was thinking like, oh yeah, it's at the Improv. Oh heck yeah, I'm gonna get up on stage. As soon as I sat down, I heard the first one. Like, yeah, I don't think I'm getting up on stage. I'm gonna sit down and enjoy the show. They was going in. I was like, yeah, this is not something that you just get up and do. This is something that you practice.
You gotta practice.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I don't know about these guys on URL. They might be freestyling, but
no.
Okay, yeah.
No, they practice.
They
practice. Yeah. So.
No, you messed up my last one.
Yeah.
No, you messed up
my last one.
Well, practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So, speaking of which, if we have any artists or producers or musicians that want to advertise on the show, hey, make sure you practice. Hey, come on.
If any artists, producers, engineers that want to get their music played or they want to come on the show, get at me. I'm at Twitter at Call Me Cochise. That's CALLMECOCHISE. Or you can get them at
Mike Droski at Mike_Droski. That's MIKE_DROSKI. Sorry, I'm about to rhyme it out.
We can have some spoken word here if you want to just go.
We're gonna have some spoken.
Not me. I'm talking about you.
You volunteer.
Hey,
I'm volunteering you.
Oh, you lose.
How are you gonna volunteer somebody else?
Hey, you got
like I just did.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Okay, we're gonna get back to the music. And we're gonna come back. If you do want to hear Droski flow.
Let me know.
You know, we might have it on the YouTube page. Check it out at Cochise and Droski. Immense Music.
Immense Music Group presents Do It Right Now, the official soundtrack for the award-winning stage play Second Place Women, featuring Nita Fruey. gotta just say read.
Why we do the things we do, I guess it's just our human nature.
My girl Miss La.
The finish line is too hard to see, and you start to doubt all the things you could be.
K-Styles.
I already told her that she come first. Now her friends showing up pictures and just keep on snitching and he hoes acting like bad.
And your boy Lean Slick.
Call me Mr. Put It On You. I'ma put it on you, girl.
On sale right now on TMIRadio.com, Amazon, iTunes, and more. Once again, Immense Music Group presents Do It Right Now, the official soundtrack to the award-winning stage play Second Place Women on TMIRadio.com, Amazon, iTunes, and more. It's your relative, Lean Slick. Go get the soundtrack and do it right now.
We're back with the Immense Music. This is Cochise and Droski.
Hey, welcome back.
Special guest Judy Luv.
Hey, everybody.
You gonna have to come with a different something besides hey. You done said that every time we came back.
That's my thing.
That's your thing?
That's my thing. Why can't I just say hey?
Hey.
What do we say? Hello?
There you go.
Okay.
This is a
Hello.
proper upstanding show. You know.
Sound like Russell Simmons at the end of their comment. Same thing every time.
It's cool over here clowning my hair because I'm trying to get my hair like Malcolm from Empire.
Yeah, man, we need to do something about this.
Man, you know, we got the, I'm trying to get it right, you know.
Boy, but, man, bro, you need some juices and berries. Yeah.
This stuff is so soft, though. You know, I'm like Cat Williams up in here.
Nah. Nah. Not even.
It's soft, but doesn't look soft.
I wouldn't know. You know, I ain't actually ran my. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I mean, hey, I just got it.
I'm
trying to. I don't know what he did to get it like that, but I'm trying to get it. That's my goal.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure he probably got some fashion tips. Go get one of those hair magazines. I'm pretty sure they got some tips in there. You might want to flip through it first because there might be nothing but braids and flips and.
I'll tell you one fashion tip.
What's that?
They got the if you want to get your lips. Lips big.
Yeah, do the Kylie Jenner challenge.
The lip challenge.
Oh my God.
That's stupid.
Yes, you don't like it. You were youth.
Yeah.
But that makes no sense. If she didn't even do that to get her lips big, she had surgery to get them that big. And plus, like you say, that causes bruising and all that stuff. And some of those lips didn't go back down, and it's bruising permanent.
It's like a tattoo you didn't want. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because some of the people once it goes down, they're still bruising. Like you've been hit in the mouth with a fist 15,000 times. It's just blue and black.
In the mouth with the bottom of a soda can.
Mm-hmm. It's just stuck like that.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, they look like Big Ange from Mob Wives, huh?
Man, look like
but black and blue.
Yeah, black and blue.
I saw this picture on Instagram. It said it was a baboon ass. It was swollen. Like, man, this is the Kylie Jenner challenge. I'm like, wow, that's exactly what it looked like.
That's crazy. I mean, they'd go to somebody and be like, man, your lips are like two big soft pillows. They probably punch you around the face. I'm tired of that. Been getting that for years.
Like, oh man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Oh well.
The things that you do.
Can't try everything.
So, what's some of the crazy things that we did when we were younger, man?
That's what I was just thinking about. Like, man, I think the real bad thing that everybody used to clown on us about were the baggy jeans, the Jinkos. Like, I used to love those, but they were so high. I didn't have any money to get them. They're like $50 a pair. But if I had a job at the time, I would still be rocking them.
I would say Jinkos were more for skaters, man.
Yeah.
But Jinkos were.
They were.
I mean, that was just that was like it's like skinny jeans today. That ain't nothing like.
Exactly. I went wild.
Nothing detrimental.
The fashion going smaller. And man, I see some guys now. They walking around with their pants shrink wrapped to their leg. I'm like, dude, how you get your pants vacuum sealed? Hey, bro.
What's that video clip I saw where this boy had on those skinny jeans and his dad was telling him to pull his pants up? It's real old. I know you've seen it. He's like, pull your pants up.
He said, I can't.
He said, he can't. He's like, your sister ain't even got pants on that.
Hey, but then her sister walked by, and you can see why.
Yeah, she
wasn't no petite girl.
Yeah,
oh.
But she wasn't big either though. She was
probably
wasn't petite.
Yeah, She was healthy.
Man, this is weird. I just can't get with these type. Do you own a pair of skinny jeans?
No, I don't own a pair of skinny jeans. What kind of question is that? Why would you ask me if I own a pair? Do I look like I own a pair of skinny jeans? Am I dressed in a way that you would be like, this dude is conducive to a wearing skinny jeans? Why would you?
Well, I mean, you never know until you ask.
This man know me for what? Like 15 years.
Yeah.
You gonna sit here and say, do you own a pair? Do you have a pair of skinny jeans? How does that feel?
Well,
you feel insulted, don't you?
Now that you asked, I see your point. Now that it came back to it. Like, come on, man, you know me better than that.
That's what I'm saying.
So what did you do as a kid? What was some of the crazy things you did?
As a kid, man, I didn't do any crazy things, man. I was into music, man.
You was a good kid.
I was a good kid. I didn't do anything, man. I was a great kid.
Man, I had to think about, man. Like,
now, Judy Luv over here.
Oh.
I didn't do anything. I mean, I didn't like school, so I got in trouble a lot in school. But other than that, I wasn't.
I also got it. There's an IHOP incident.
Oh, Lord.
I think we all had an IHOP incident.
Yeah, that's just a part of the thing. And I don't think that IHOP...
We can all go back to IHOP. Can you go to IHOP, Mike?
I just can't go back to that one location. That's all that was. Any other IHOP I could go to. It's just that one I can't go to.
Oh, man.
Maybe your name should have been Doom.
Judy Doom.
Judy Doom.
Yeah. Just that one.
And now everybody want to know what you did.
Yeah, everybody
want to know. Everybody want to know.
It wasn't nothing big. I was just wrong place, wrong time. Out with a couple people. A couple people from school, and some people didn't pay their bill and they left. I was not aware of this, so we left and they chased us down and was like, "You guys need to come back and pay your bill." It's like we paid our stuff. We need to go. He's like, "No, y'all are with the big group. You guys need to pay." So we just got caught up, and they say, "Okay, well, y'all gonna leave, but y'all can ever come back to this IHOP." The cops were called and chased us down, all that other stuff. So.
You thought she had an AR-15 strapped to her back.
Yeah, we were gone past IHOP, like a nice ways, and the cop pulled us over and was like, "Are you guys this?" It's like, "Yeah, we just ate at IHOP." And we had to turn back around, following back to IHOP. They said, "Was this the people?"
They had an APB out on them.
Yeah. We had to sit down, all good. Was this it? Was this it?
Did they sit y'all down on the curb?
No, we actually got in the IHOP at that little waiting area with that long seat. Yeah.
So did you show them your receipt?
I didn't pay for anything because I didn't get nothing.
You didn't get anything.
Oh, that's why it looked bad.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I didn't get anything.
Like, you don't look hungry anymore.
I guess. I don't know. It's like, I don't.
Yeah. Let me smell your breath. Breath smell like syrup.
Smell like syrup.
Yeah, you guys are crazy. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to go with some more music. This has been Immense Music with the Cochise and the criminal Judy Luv over here.
Hands up.
Watch it. We will be back.
Hey, welcome back to Immense Music. And we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Hey, just remember to tune in every Saturday to Immense Music on TMIRadio.com from
12 to 2.
Thank you for coming. Judy Luv, you want to say something?
No, thank you guys for having me on the show. It was a blast. Hope to come back.
Yeah, hope you come back.
Yeah, you always
get the criminal element out of here.
Yeah, I gotta go see my parole officer.
Yo,
all right, and any kind of independent artist, musician, record label engineers, you can talk to us at Call Me Cochise if you want to get your music played or you want to come on the show. Get me on Twitter at Call Me Cochise, CALLMECOCHISE.
Yeah, I'm Mike_Droski on both Twitter and Instagram. Hit me up. All right.
It's Droski with the I.
Droski with an I. DROSKI. Phonetically spelled.
There you go. All right, this has been Immense Music. Thank you for listening.